Hey you guys, how y'all doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Winifred again on your screen. Today I'm going to be giving a little story time. It's been long since I did one. So I'm going to be telling the story of how I was almost trafficked. Yes, human trafficking. Yeah, that sort of a thing. This story I'm about to tell, I don't think I've ever said it before, like to any other person, not family, not friends. So let's get to the video quickly. Okay, so it all started when I think I was 19 or 18 at the time. I had this friend that we used to hang out a lot, and we both wanted good for ourselves. We both felt that we were older and we needed to do more and achieve more and be better for ourselves and for our family. So while in the course of talking and everything, we decided that okay, maybe the next move for us was that we were probably going to go abroad and hustle at 19 or 18. So I think I was in year 3 at the time. I was still studying law, still planning on becoming a lawyer, and also I tried like talking to a few people that I already knew, and it wasn't working out at the time. So she decided to go on Facebook to talk to somebody that she felt was abroad, and the person seemed like the person had head and tail as to how we were going to leave the country. So this random day, I think it was like 3 or 4 days later, she came to meet me that she had found someone that she met on Facebook, and the person was in, I think, India at the time. I'm not sure what city in India it was again, but this babe, she showed me the girl's entire Facebook page, and the babe seemed like, she was there, like she was making it and she was successful at whatever it was she was doing. So when she told me about the babe on Facebook and the babe was in India, already I had doubts. I felt that since the babe was in India, maybe it wasn't genuine. Maybe it could be, maybe it wasn't. I wasn't really sure, but I kept an open mind. So I told her, okay, if you find someone in India, then maybe you should chat with her. Let's see if it's going to be possible for us to leave the country. So in the meantime, I also was trying to see if I could meet somebody who knew a way out of the country. I'm going to have to say this in case the foreigner watching who doesn't understand. As a Nigerian, you are born with the zeal to make it so you can take care of yourself and your family. And then sometimes, because of the way the Nigerian economy is and because of the way the country system works, the system doesn't adequately provide for the amount of young people that are being born in the country. So there's a very high level of unemployment in the country. So there's a very high possibility that no matter how good your grades are after university, you would come out of school and be jobless. Yeah. So this, my friend, me and her decided that we wanted to blow in the sense that we wanted to make it, to be able to take care of ourselves and our family. So she chatted up with this girl, and the girl told her how she could do it. The girl told her that she also moved from Nigeria to India to hustle, and that she's willing to sponsor our travel, our tickets and our visa, and everything that it would take for us to move from Nigeria to India. And this is where it became suspicious. It became suspicious when she kept on saying all these things, and I kept on asking myself, so if she's going to sponsor everything, our trip, our hotels, our visa, and everything that concerns the trip, what is in it for her? Like, how is she going to make her money back? And then the girl was like, she was going to find something for us to do over there, and then over time we would get to pay her. I'll leave this story one side and let me get to my own side, because I also said that I was also looking for a way I met this guy on Facebook as well, one Indian guy as well too. So over the time, after chatting for a while on Facebook, we decided to, move the conversation from just Facebook to WhatsApp. So we started talking and talking, and we decided that, and we started doing video calls as well. And when we started talking about our personal lives, and he said he was a single guy in India. He was doing pretty well from what he was saying, but like most other Indian families, he lived with his family, and that if he brings me, because his own part was he didn't want me to move with my friend, he wanted just me with him in India. So he wanted just me coming to India to stay with him and his family. And that's when I became uncomfortable, because if I come to India, what's in it for you who is sponsoring my travel, who is going to take care of me from the time that I arrive to the time that I'll be able to process my papers, enough to be able to get a job, enough to be able to do something to earn money. And then after earning money, what next? Like, it can't just be just going there to, like, life has a storyline. It's what makes life interesting. It's not just it's not just about one particular aspect. Life has like several aspects that make it fun and make it interesting. So because he kept on singling me out away from my friend and away from me, the entire plan I had with my friend, I was uncomfortable with him. So I ended the conversation as that I couldn't travel without my friend. So let me go back to the story about my friend and the girl. So while we were chatting, we started really talking, and then we decided to ask the girl what she really does for a living. After a lot of talks and her avoiding the conversation and everything, she finally told us that she was a hustler in India. So I think about that time, I and my friend also started having like personal issues with ourselves and with others and every other thing. So the question of if we were going to travel or not became very shaky, because we were no longer having a conversation about us doing it together. So it was just about my friend alone. So over time, the girl got tired of trying to keep up with the conversation of if she was going to bring us over to India and help us start over our life or not. So eventually it fizzled out. So right now I'm just actually grateful that we didn't actually go on with the plan to move or leave the country. I'm sure that if we're really serious and if we're hell-bent on leaving the country, I'll probably be in India, probably prostituting on the streets of India, or doing one sort of evil or not. Or maybe, who knows, she might even have been a drug dealer or something and needed us to carry weight for her from Nigeria to India, from India to Nigeria, who knows. And I'll probably be rotting in one jail or one cell by now. So I'm just grateful, honestly. I decided to share this story with you guys because I feel that it's been a while, and life is happening for a lot of people, and a lot of people are getting more and more desperate, given not just Nigeria's economy but generally the world's economy and how things are going, and the uncertainties and the worry that the future is near. Every life is happening, you want to make it so bad, and then sometimes these other vices become an option for you. So my message is actually very positive, and I'm saying just calm down, like give life time to unfold what it really has for you. Like, Rome wasn't built in a day. Nobody became rich in a day. Anybody that is rich very young, most likely is not self-made. People that are self-made, it takes time to build from nothing to something. How many people came from nothing really to something on their own and still did it at a very young age? Very, 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 very few. If there is, it's like 0.1%. Very little. It's not an easy task. It's not an easy thing to do. In the 80s and the 70s and 60s, it was very easy and very impossible because the economy was just beginning and it was a fresh start. But in this year, when there are a lot of graduates, everybody's doing what everybody's doing, it takes like you being particularly unique and just favor and the grace of God or something for you to eventually like make it out on your own, doing your own thing and be singled out and then favored to the extent where you're prospering beyond your years. So on that note, I think I will end this video. This video is going to be a very sober one, very calm, very chill one, because of the message that I'm trying to pass on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you again next week when I come your way again with another type of content. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I'm seeing that my family out here is growing. It is so exciting. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate, like, from my heart. Like, I'm very grateful, like, to you guys for all the support, all the help, everything that you guys have been doing so far for me and my channel. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for engaging my content. Thank you for sharing. Shout out to my cousin Yime. I've not forgotten. Shout out to you. Thank you, Tari. Thank you, my siblings. Thank you to everybody who has stuck with me, who watches my content, and I'll see you again next week.